Welcome to the University of Detroit Mercy. I am Dr. Michael Skaff, Professor of Math and Computer Science. With over 40 years of university teaching experience and also industrial experience working in the aerospace industry, I try to use my expertise to help students and guide students to become more productive citizens in the world and to achieve a better future job. The secrets of success for future work at a job and in the classroom can be reduced down to a few simple steps. Let me itemize these steps, and hopefully they will guide you to have a much more successful future. 1, you must be positive. Don't be negative all the time and say, oh, I can't learn this, or I don't think that math is hard for me, or whatever. Be positive. Don't make excuses for being late for work or for being late to the classroom. You can be successful if you will convince your bosses or your teacher that you have an interest in the job or the classroom and that you want to learn and to do well. If you get into a situation where you are borderline between getting let's say a B- or a C+, the student who the teacher gets to know really well will have a better chance of getting a better score or possibly getting a raise. You need to be able to basically let your teachers know who you are and what your interests are. If you need help in the classroom, get help. There's always help available throughout the university. Number 2, you need to learn, I hate to say it this way, but you need to learn the politics of the job or the school. And what does that involve? Well, for example, do you know your teacher's name? Have you gone and introduced yourself to the teachers so they know who you are? What do you know about your teachers? Where did they graduate from? What are their degrees in? What are their interests? And in doing this, you will open up the door that the teacher is more comfortable with you when it comes to giving you grades or promotions or raises or whatever it might be in the future. Don't be one of these students who says, hey you, or hey teach, or whatever. Learn your teachers' names, learn things about them, and they will learn things about you, and you in the long run will benefit from all of this. A third item is, for example, how do you learn how to take the class? This involves looking at the syllabus that's been presented, understanding the rules, what is expected of you, how many tests are you going to take, how many projects are you going to do, and mark them on your calendar so that you are not late, you do not miss them, and you know what the rules are going to be. Don't irritate your teachers by doing dumb things. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, don't be, for example, talking in the classroom unless it has something to do with what the lecture is about. Don't irritate your teachers. Concentrate on what is going on in the classroom. Another thing is, turn those stupid phones off. Don't let phones ring in the classroom. Same way on a job. You're in a business meeting, you don't want phones going off. Don't be sitting there twittering and sending emails and doing goofy things that disrupt the class. All that does is brings you down into the eyes of the teacher. Another thing is, arrive on time and don't leave early. Make sure that you give your teacher a reason why you might have to be late or leave early. Wear appropriate attire. This is very important when it comes to your future jobs. You can begin to set that precedent in your classroom. It doesn't mean that I'm trying to tell you how you should dress, but you will know that if you're not dressing appropriately or wearing something that will disrupt the classroom, it is not in your best interest. I want you to follow my law. Yes, I have a law. I call it Skaff's law. The more you know, the less you lose. So with that in mind, hard work will always pay great dividends. You can be successful. And I look forward to seeing you and in my classes, if indeed you take my classes, and I wish you all kinds of good luck and success in the future.